One. What the flip is up, studs? My name is Liam, this is Henry, and this is Avi. Welcome back to the Econ Pals YouTube channel. Today we'll be talking about 4.4 economic integration from the IB economics curriculum. Economic integration is the unification of, it's a trade arrangement between two or more countries to reduce or even fully remove trade barriers between them. It is, and they aim to coordinate monetary and fiscal policy.
There are arguments for and against economic integration. Arguments for economic integration is free trade area. When two or more countries are in one economic integration, there are free trade within that cooperation. They reduce trade restrictions such as tariffs and quotas against each other, increasing their economic growth and activity. Political cooperation, a good example of this would be the EU, where countries in the EU are working together both politically and economically. Economies in general are more efficient when they're in an integration because they can share factors of production and move them quite easily. Arguments against economic integration is autonomy, which is
when governments or institutions lose ability to make decisions for themselves.
Loss of identity is when individuals of a country feel like their identity is moving away as people are moving into their country to increase economic activity. This is because factors of production such as labor can move between both economies, where economic activity of both economies increases. Sovereignty is quite the same idea, which is why I'm not going to be diving
Yeah, it's
too much
basically
into
the same
it.
idea as autonomy and loss of identity. They kind of mold into one negative and downside. Okay, moving on to the economic integration pyramid. The level of integration increases as you move up levels. So the lowest level of integration is a preferential trade agreement, which is an agreement between two or more nations to remove forms of protectionism and protectionist policies on certain products. And then we move up to free trade agreements such as the brand new EU-Mercosur deal that has just been signed. It is again a group of countries, EU and Mercosur, that have agreed to mutually decrease or completely remove trade barriers.
Where is Mercosur?
Mercosur is a collection of countries in South America. So it's basically Brazil, it's Argentina, it's Bolivia, countries like that. And then the EU, obviously we all know what the EU is. Moving up, we've got the customs union. A customs union is when a group of countries that remove all trade restrictions and have common forms of protectionism, such as the EU again. Common market. A common market is where a group of countries, again, are committed to removing all forms of trade protection. No more tariffs, no more quotas on all their members, and free movement of factors of production. What's that?
Factors of production are land, labor, capital, and
Yeah. All right, moving on to the monetary union. So again, this is an example. This is the EU. It's a union that involves two or more countries using the same currency. So the EU, actually no, not the EU, because the EU has lots of different countries. Denmark uses the Danish kroner, while the Netherlands uses the euro, Belgium uses the euro, Germany uses the euro, France uses the euro, Spain uses the euro, but then Sweden uses the Swedish kroner. That's it. That's basically just a basic overview of economic integration as an idea. And thank you for listening to the Econ Pals. We'll see you next time, studs.
Why are they studs?
Because that's what they are, you fuck.